I'm going to give you two more tips, which I didn't give you in the previous videos. One is always, whenever you hear me ask any question in these videos, pause and answer that question, because that's where you will explore so much more. Like, that's what I do in my coaching sessions. I just keep asking these questions again and again to my clients, and they get to know so much more about themselves, and then they get more clarity about what's happening in their mind. So there is that one more tip. And the other one was watch this course again and again. Make the best use of it. Understand the way we think right now is keeping us PCOS. That's how we think, that's how we feel, that's how we eat, that's how we sleep, that's how we like. So the thinking has to change. And if you keep watching me in these videos, or keep listening to me in the podcast, keep listening to the mindset work which I teach, that's gonna rewire new things in your brain. So keep doing that again and again. And today's, like, I wanted to explain why it's important to have sex every 2 to 3 days. Now, men, like women, maturation for the egg is like 14 days. So when the periods come, our 1 or like 15-20 eggs get recruited, and we start making this 15-20 eggs get recruited, and the hormones start secreting from the ovaries and from the brain, and then the egg starts maturing in the bubble, right? And then on 14th day it will rupture and release, and the egg is released. But that's not what happens for men. Men's sperms, they produce millions of sperms, and these sperms are made 3 months back. So whatever is coming out right now was made 3 months back. And also, so whatever efforts you do right now, 2 to 3 days, the more, like, there is a theory, the more ejaculation that happens, the more sperm that comes out, the better is the production. We don't know. That's what they say. Because this is something which men don't really tell us about, because many of them will masturbate, many of them will have nighttime ejaculations, early morning ejaculations. So nature by itself will ejaculate, but some of them won't. They don't know. Their upbringing was such where masturbation was probably not healthy, or sex is not healthy. That's what was taught to us. Like the way I was raised, I was told not to talk to boys. And then suddenly I got married. Every month they are calling and asking me, when am I going to be pregnant? Like, no one taught me how to have sex and all of those things, right? So we don't know what your partner's upbringing is like. They all have weird thoughts, just like you and I. So when you are having sex every 2 to 3 days, first of all, he's going to ejaculate his sperms regularly, so the production is going to continue. Second of all, sperm lives inside for 72 hours, that is 3 to 5 days. So 3 to 5 days it can live inside. That's why if you have sex like every 2 or 3 days, that sperm might be alive, because it takes a long time for it to reach the egg. It's a very long journey for it. And as PCOS women, we don't know when we are ovulating, right? So when we are ovulating, then the egg is going to live only 24 hours. But suppose if we had sex like 2 or 3 days back, there must be a sperm and it will meet. So that's why having sex every 2 to 3 days is important. Now, if you're having sex every day, excellent, nothing wrong with it. Keep doing it. Good job. You don't have a bonding problem probably. Now, if you have like the kind of PCOS women I have seen, they really struggle with sex. They either don't like sex because of the libido. Their libido is low because they're not ovulating. So all of that is a hormonal problem, but our brain gives it a meaning. So it's important to recognize what's going on right now with your mind. And that's where I discover a lot of things in coaching. Like, the things which keep a woman from having sex are thoughts, her thinking. Something happened in her past which blocks her. And then there is this, no ovulation, so both of it just ensure that sex becomes like an undesirable act. So that is something which I coach my clients one-on-one on. Please consider getting coached by me. But if not, just ask yourself, why did I not have sex today? Why did I not have sex today? What was my reason? For me, mostly it's like it's too much work. For me, that's the most common reason. But anytime I feel like having sex, I ensure I bank that and I have sex. So recognize sometimes it's just very easy to have sex. Like suppose if you want to watch something exciting, you might want to have sex. Use it. Use everything in your arsenal to do that. Don't take the help of pornography. I wouldn't recommend it because there is another addiction associated with it. And then there is more drama that can happen with it. So stay away from that, but do whatever it takes for you in your mind to get excited and have sex. Okay.